inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This offense has it with really good field position. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Throws for the tight end. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Make sure that one fell incomplete.
They make the stop inside. Confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Gulatowski. Looking for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he'll just take it in as this drive will start at the 25. Whatever offense will try to get things going on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He'll try it again. Defense there to stop him after a 3-yard gain to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job of attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. The defense the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Can they catch it? What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. Bounced off his feet. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. The corners are walked up tight. Working that left side now.
That's pretty good zone defense, man. Zone defense means I got eyes on the quarterback. When somebody comes into my zone, and I'm communicating with the other guy and then pass it off and do a good job seeing the crosser, going to him, breaking on the football, getting the tackle, and now forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Lewis. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because...
And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Something together with this possession. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Written out bounds at the 45. Big play for the touchdown.
And this offense is going to need more of this, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might be calling a hot route. They'll keep it on the ground. Hard-hitting tackle.
and that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got his man on the right. Takes it in, he might take off. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chance, it's first down at the 27.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to pass on second down. Back open in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, I think they found the matchup there. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety?
Got some room headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Might be changing the route. Slams ahead. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll run it on third and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Duke. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little bit higher into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. This was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And after the extra point, they put the lead in and down 14-7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. And it'll come out to the 25. We'll attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play for snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Mulatowski. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
To the air on second down. And the timing just a hair off.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the right. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game. After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. Really something on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Off play action. Here's a hit. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33.
And as you start to settle into games as a play caller, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Shotgun snap on third down. Flips it out in the flat. Solid work and execution there. They'll come up first down as they mark it at the 40.
And sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. Third down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage. Drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. How about the running back? Slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. Out of the backfield is open. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll throw it. Snags it over the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And that is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Richardson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with him. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And there he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Stealing a score on special teams.
And kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes zoof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think...
Makes it right.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on first down, you're thinking run, right? Like, be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
Oh, he's got a chance. I have a chance. Inside the 20. And they're running the defense on the attack. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Nothing but a paper trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good as a defense. You're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. You guys need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass. It's Ulatowski. Here comes the heat. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's right. He's close to the first down. They're going to mark him just a little short.
And you gotta love that from your court. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football. He doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate. Pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese.
He's got it inside the 30. Breaks into the open. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Lewis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain
Trouble winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Scanning the field, it's Ulatowski. It's the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great place.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's got it. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Mountaineers call the timeout. That's their second. They'll still have time to run what's left in this first half. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It falls incomplete. He's trying to find his man for 6.
You know, one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical and early in this game. Before you can get hit on a guy, it's hard to let him know that's just a mistake. That's a good omen for the defense.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Waiting seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The lone back's got it. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they get it out to the 36. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll pull it down and run. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 10 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Nittany Lions on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
They'll open the second half with a run. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. Just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
With the catch, it's Sanchez. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
Firing to the right, complete.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Ulatowski. He's going to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for it.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Fires and kickoff. Going the other way, he's got room. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. And on the opening drive of the 2nd half, he made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well. And they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack him coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the 2nd half by the defense.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. Breaks a tackle and he might run. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play action game. You saw a great example of that right there.
Now they'll run the draw.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. Maybe a crease. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage?
It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And he's still running after the move. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are making dangerous things. And you can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the 1st period and 2nd down.
And it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the 2nd half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, App State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like
on the ground. It's Campbell. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
you want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Going to the running game. And they're able to make the tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And I know that wasn't a big game, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks, back-to-back possessions. They got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarter.
Throws toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw. It's Ulatowski. Under fire. He's got it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking for room. It's Roberts. Maybe some room here. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The Mountaineers in the hurry up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, App State. And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to...
Unloads it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing. And you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to run for it. That will be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And it's not a surprise so far how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, third downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Going for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field.
Time to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires to the middle. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
The run inside. It's Webb. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to pull the plug on this clock. Finding some room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
Wide out trying to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He'll set up to throw. They've got the screen set up. And with that effort, they put the play fresh 7 downs. They put it at the 34-yard line.
After allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm.
There's a crease. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win the game. Here's a magic slot.
This dude has been almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and well, I will continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. direction and the handoff on the counter. Turning it on! May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go to the counter.